Hi Chad, welcome to another stream. How we all doing today? It is Monday, October 28th of 2024, and we are back for yet another stream. Plan for today is to do some advent of code problems. Yeah, let's ignore all my other responsibilities and do advent of code. That sounds good. But let me see hi to everyone who's here, and then we'll jump into things. Looks like JJMC was first today. Hello, hello. D-Delsp is also here. How you doing? Never gonna viv you up. I feel like you were here before. And I feel like last time I was like, is your name Vivian? And I seem to remember that it was not. But welcome back. We can just check we could just look at the history. Last time you were here was March of 2023. Oh boy, it's been a while. And yeah, last time I said the same thing, it looks like. At least I am consistent. But you are not Vivian. Okay, cool. Mr. Swats, hello, hello, welcome back. How you doing? Gosh Miles also here. Good to see you again. The worst part about UDP jokes is that you're never sure if people get them. It's true. It's true. D-Dels has got to head out to help a friend. Sounds good. Well, if I'm still live when you're back, then we'll chit chat then. But I hope you have a good one. I don't know how long I'm gonna go today because I gotta wake up early tomorrow for running club. So, yeah, we'll see what we get done and it's gonna have a chill, just sort of problem-solving sort of stream. Hopefully, that's the plan at least. Anyway, let's figure out where we left off last time. I feel like we were pretty far. Yeah, we got through day 15 in 2015. Oh, this was before Eric had like really scaled the puzzles that well. Because I feel like by day 15 on the more modern years, you're sort of struggling on them. I also realized that I was logged out, so timed out after attempting many times. What a funny error message. I didn't even bother. I didn't even bother saying how many times. Just many. Oh, that's good. I like that. Many is apparently 5, by the way. In case you didn't know. Also, why did I name this variable? Just be underscore. Oh, I gotta bother fixing it. Or Miss, hello, hello, how you doing? Good to see you. Or hello, hello, one, if in fact. Grandpa's iPad says, I'm your biggest flan. Welcome to the stream, Grandpa's iPad. I didn't know that you were a custardy dessert. Day 0, day 16. ASC download input. We have lots of Sues, I guess. Hey, Monkey Man. Hello, hello. How you doing? Orma says, I just drunk 3 glasses of water. Probably not the wisest idea. You're gonna have to pee in, like, not very long. Hopefully you don't have to do something. Okay, day 16. Your Aunt Sue has given you a wonderful gift, and you'd like to send her a thank you card. However, there's a small problem. She signed it from Aunt Sue. You have 500 aunts named Sue! Holy shit. That's so many Sues. Okay, blah, blah, blah. You have to figure out which one, number 1 to 500, gave you the gifts. Cool. We also got my first crime scene analysis machine. MFCSAM. Oh, they didn't do this. Okay. Like, what does this spell? Surely it spells something. Nope, not really. Blah, blah, blah. These are apparently the things we got. Cool. Prints out a message on ticker tape. You make a list of the things you can remember about each Aunt Sue. Things missing from your list aren't 0. You simply don't remember the value. What is the number of the Sue that got you the gift? What the fuck? Okay, so this is our like input 2, I guess? What the fuck? What is this problem? Okay, is it literally just like set intersection with this? It seems too easy. Gram's iPad says, I really think bang $ is the thing I've used most from what I've learned about you. It's so good, isn't it? Yeah, bang bang's pretty good too. Hey, Monkey Man says, I'm sorry, but too much effort for Aunt Sue, quite frankly. Yeah, what the fuck was she doing? Make a list of things you can remember about each Aunt Sue. Things missing from your list aren't 0. You just simply don't remember that value. Put the wrapping from the gift into this. It beeps inquisitively at you a few times. Prints out a message on ticker tape. Okay, I have no fucking idea what this is supposed to mean, but I guess we'll just parse our input, parse this thing, and I think it's just set overlap. Would be my guess. But yeah, that's, I don't know. I didn't. I'm not stopping to bother to read the problem properly, so that's what we're going with. Yeah. So presumably we have to parse these things out of here and out of there, and we don't have any tests, so we're just sort of yellowing this then. For line and s dot split lines. Input, well, item dot parse as for s in input 2 dot split lines. Yeah, that looks good enough. F parse clis ester. I've been doing this self-typing recently, which feels nice. Name ns equals s dot split on colon space name int ns. Okay, so now we just hey, are you funny colored? I forgot a paren here. More ATI, hello, it's been a while, good to see you again, I hope you're doing well. Easy Light says I want to go to bed, now you're online, true. That's what Cube, how you doing? Good to see you again. We zooming, it's true. Sue and S. Okay, so we got the number in case we need to return it later. I mean, in theory, we could have just enumerate ones this, but actually, yeah, you know what? We'll just enumerate one this one. Enumerate 1. So we already know what number Sue's got. Gifts equals item dot parse s for s in rest dot split on comma space item, and then what? Am I just supposed to fucking overlap these two? If civ greater than or equal to, or civ and gifts equals gifts. Well, no, wait. It said okay. Oh, these are the, oh, your input is what you know. Okay. So if these match these values here, then we've probably found the Sue, but there may be multiple Sues. What is the number of the Sue that got you the gift? This is a weird one. Assertion error. Unreachable. Kanjo says, does a keyboard help with wrist pain? I've tried the split grid design, but it was too frustrating. I still have wrist pain though. In theory, yes. Some people that have tried this keyboard from my chat have told me that it helps them. I don't have ergonomic issues. Well, I do. I presumably do, but I've never had pain because of my ergonomic issues. And so I don't know from that perspective. I mean, it does produce a value in 0 microseconds. And I guess it's right. Okay, why is this one so? Why is it so easy? Day 16, part 1. Surely part 2 is like. I fucked up. Oh, extra parentheses for no reason. Good job, past me. All right, on to part 2. You're about to send the thing you know. Something in the instructions catches your eye. Apparently, it has outdated retro encabulator. What the fuck is that? The output for the machine isn't exact values. Some of them indicate ranges. Particularly the cats and trees readings indicate there are greater than that many due to the unpredictable nuclear decay of cat dander and tree pollen. While the Pomeranians and goldfish indicate there are fewer than that many due to the modial blah blah. What is the number of the real Antsu? Okay. Well, this probably is super easy. What the fuck? This is day 16? Kegs, it's here. Hello, how you doing? It's just stopping by because I'm gonna sleep. Sounds good. Kendra says, loved your coverage of Python 3.13 updates. Nice. Glad you enjoyed it. There are, of course, ones for, I think 3.9 is when I started doing those videos, but yeah, cool. Only that touch of unhinged you expect from AOC tasks? Yeah, so the problem with this is my data structure doesn't actually fit the problem nicely, so we're actually going to we're gonna adjust this. Actually, this is gonna look so stupid. But I've updated my data structure. Yeah, but now we can do the same thing here for s in rest.split on comma space. Item equals item dot parse s. What the fuck do we need to do now? So cats is a greater than readings. Is this the readings or is this the readings? I forget. You make a list of the things you can remember about each Antsu. Okay. This is an AOC start in December? Yeah, we're doing the old years. Beldothis is also here. Same sleeping soon. Oh, you had DS. Oh, you got fucking. You got wrecked by the clock change. Okay, I still don't remember which one is which. I should just read my part 1 solution. I feel like this is confusing but not difficult. It's just confusing. So these are what we know is true. And this is greater than or less than. Okay. Got it. So we basically have to say in part 2, if item.k is equal to fucking trees, if this is trees and item, this should be, if it's trees and item.n is greater than div trees, well, I guess we could just say less than or equal to. Then we can do break. If item.name is equal to what the cats, trees and cats, boots and cats. Cats is a list. Wait, no. Trees and cats are greater than. If item.name in trees and cats. So if it's not the right tree or cat, then we break. LF item.name is in fucking, what was it? Pomeranians and goldfish. Not gonna try and, oh, careful. Okay, didn't show my cookies, good. That has my login. Goldfish. And item.n is greater than or equal to civ item.name. Spelling ant as ant is Midwest? Oh, you mean saying it like that? Yeah, it's not aunt here, it's ant. Then break. Elif. Item civ item dot name does not equal item dot n. Yeah, this is sort of a shitty loop, but unreachable. Fuck. Okay. We should get part 1's answer if we just do this. Okay, so we know that part's right, presumably. Readings. Weird. I wonder if it's not less than or equal to. Cats and trees readings. Is this thing their readings? Missing from your list aren't 0, you simply don't remember the value. Cats and trees readings indicates that there are greater than that many. I wonder if I just have... There's no way I just have these backwards. Right? No? I'm just gonna try every sign combination. Because it's not that one. That's the one that, that's the same answer as before, so... Fuck. Oh, I know what the problem is. Oh, it's gonna be better. But I gotta put these inequalities back in. So it's supposed to be greater, so then if it's less than or equal to, now I should get a number. Sweet. Why did it take a suspicious number of microseconds? Weird. Alright. Day 16, part 2. I don't know why this problem is so hard to read. I think maybe that was the tricky part. Alright, on to the next one. Day 17. Numbers. Love me a numbers problem. Wait, I have a thingy for this, don't I? Port source port .py parse something. Parse numbers split would work, yeah. Parse numbers split. Well, let's actually read the fucking problem before I figure out whether that's what I want to do or not. Schwarzchild, hello, welcome back. How you doing? This is such a short problem. The L's bought too much eggnog again. Holy fuck. Oh, it's a bin packing problem. I hate bin packing problems. 150 liters. To fit it all in your refrigerator, you need to move it into smaller containers. You take an inventory of the capacities of available containers. Suppose you have containers of blah 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 blah. Then you need to store 25 liters. There are 4 ways to do it. Filling all containers entirely. How many different combinations of containers can exactly fit all of those? Oh. Oh. Oh, I don't want to think. Oh, there's not that many. Just try every combination. What is the best way to try every combination? You kind of fork down a path where you choose or don't choose them. Yeah. James Panda says, who left the L's in charge of the eggnog again, right? This is more a math problem? No, this isn't a math problem. It's not really a math problem. Well, I guess we can put the sample input in. I don't fucking know how to do this, but we'll just fucking drive the answer, and I don't think it's actually gonna be a big deal. 20 and 5 the first 5, 20 and 5 the second 5. Ah, yes. There are 4 ways to do it. So we actually need to take an additional n. 12. 250. So we'll say n equals 25. So I'm just gonna brute force it because the n doesn't look that big. And so really the easiest way to brute force this is to treat the numbers, treat them as a list, and then how do I want to do this recursively or not? No, we can do this non-recursively. Yeah. Oh look. Wait, I literally already have the fucking numbers here. And we'll just say to do is 0 and -1 as like the starting index. Yeah. Then we'll just say success equals 0. While to do. We will do n and pause equals to 2.pop. Pause plus equals 1 if pause is equal to len numbers, then continue. Recursion is the recursion is the root of all evil of all evil of all evil. Yeah, it's true. True. Okay, so next what we want to do is canned equals numbers pause if n plus canned is greater than total, then we continue. Oh, no, not necessarily. It's equal to total, then we do success plus equals 1. If n plus canned is less than total, then to do dot append n plus canned and pause. Yeah. Otherwise, is too big, we don't do anything. And we also do to do dot append n and pause plus 1. Or no, not pause plus 1. N and pause. This is we didn't take. This is we didn't take it. These are the we tried to take it. This is we're past the end and we're done trying to use that sequence. Yeah. That doesn't seem too bad. Princess was never closed. It's this one. Or at least. Compute defined here. Unexpected keyword argument n. It's supposed to be total. Bingham, hello. How you doing? I think with the VM stuff, it's still giving me a little trouble, but I'm much closer now. Well, the PyTest passes. Not the right answer. It's too high. Huh. How could we be getting too high? How would we end up with duplicates? I guess we can just put them into success as a list and figure out how we're getting duplicates, and then we'll figure it out. Oh, we don't even know. We don't even know what the numbers are. We just know what their values are. How could we end up with their duplicates? I guess we can just keep their let's compute them all, because why the fuck not? Probably we'll have to do it in the second chance, in the second part anyway. Success.append taken and canned. And otherwise, so we don't even need this. We don't need n at all. I mean, it is a little wasteful to repeatedly sum. Oh, whatever. We'll fucking leave it in there. Let's leave it in there. And canned. Yeah. That didn't change our test case here. But let's see what we get here. How the fuck do we end up with duplicates here? Do you like poetry? No. You can read my video on why. Oh, I have it there. Was it FAQ poetry? Let's go to YouTube and search Anthony Writes Code Poetry. You could even, I think if you search Anthony Poetry, oh no, maybe not. Poetry is actually a different. No, that doesn't work. Search Anthony Writes Code Poetry. You'll get my video on it. Okay, so I figured out how to get the right answer, but not why. Oh, but that's not even necessarily right either. Because the fives are considered different. Duplicates are considered different. Do we have duplicates? Len numbers, len set numbers. We do have duplicates. Okay. Roses are red, violets are blue. I thought you meant prose poetry, not the dumb tool. I love it. I love it. Spitfire. But I should know I've asked about poetry before. Here you go. Bodega Meat says, what about real poetry? Real poetry's fine. First I was like, do you like poetry? I was like, maybe I had a pie there. I knew what you meant. Okay, this is strange to me. So I can't just use set because we can I don't know what my bug is, which is annoying. But we can make this taken list be no, not my internet. Not my internet. God damn it, Twitch. Come on, you can do it. I don't want to spoil the code while they're doing that, so oh, are we back? Are we back? Are we back? Stupid Twitch. This isn't my fault because my internet didn't go out. Try and refresh. Killer. Very annoying. I don't know why it does this. Ugh. Okay, so I'm actually gonna do this to get the full set of things here. Len success, len set success. Still the same. Poetry killed the internet. True. Dodas and ads? Oh no. Sorry. Didn't mean it. Oh, this is oddly satisfying. I don't know if it's gonna last like this, but 77, 77. Ah. Oh. Different satisfying, but terrible number? What happened? I don't know. My internet didn't die. I think Twitch disconnected me. Really hard to tell. Because OBS was just like, boop, you've been disconnected. Boop, you're back. Okay, so this number is too high somehow. So I'm curious if I do... How could it be too high? Some n for n underscore in... for n underscore in... list for list in success. Yeah, these aren't adding up to 250. What the fuck? What? Oh, because I did this wrong. Pause canned. My list compression was wrong there. Oh. I did n underscore. I should have done underscore n. What the hell? Oh, it's 150. God damn it. It's 150. Okay. Let me see what part 2 is before I unrefactor my code. I'm a minimum number of containers that can fit all 150 liters. How many different ways can you fill that number of containers and still hold exactly 150 liters? Okay. I'll just keep the same data structure that I have. But we'll simplify a little bit because we don't need the position data here. Right? And that was the same value we got before. Case 17, part 1. That was weird. Incompatible type tuple ints tuple expected this. Oh. Oh, it doesn't know that this is list tuple int tuple int dot dot dot. Didn't know. Someone didn't read the question. I read the question and I just remembered incorrectly. Who can drink that much eggnog anyways? Fun fact, I do not like eggnog. I don't like it. It doesn't taste good to me. Although maybe I've just never had good eggnog. And actually, if you ask me what it tastes like, I can't even remember. I just know that I didn't like it. But I don't know that I've had it in a long time. Is Twitch just like estimating the viewer numbers? They've all been doubles every time I've looked. I don't know what to do with that. Oh, I pulled the wrong window. That was weird. Oh, I probably dropped the tab on this. Oh, anyway. I don't think I've ever had it. I liked eggnog until I learned how many calories it has. Yeah. Isn't it just like fucking egg yolks? Or no, is it egg whites? Even egg whites are a lot of calories. But they're less, they're protein calories. It's gotta be egg yolks, otherwise it would. Like, I don't know. I don't know what it is. Kinder says, I always assumed it was super dumb because when I would work with depths and poetry, I would sit there hard setting versions till the thing worked. Yeah. How do you make eggnog? Whisking the egg yolk and sugar together. Okay, yeah, it's yolks. Yeah, yolks are just pure calories. Just pure fat. Okay. Another lot of eggnog. The shipping and receiving department is requesting many containers you can spare. Find the minimum number of containers that can fit exactly 150, and then how many are the minimum. Okay. So in part 2, the expected is 3. And so we need to find the minimum length and then all the numbers that are the minimum length. Which is great because we actually computed all the paths while I was debugging in this success thing. So minlen equals minlen path for path in success, and then return sum 1 for path in success if len path equals minlen. And that should pass the test, and if we submit part 2, we should get the points. 4! Exactly 4. All right, pretty easy. Like I haven't had to do anything algorithmically difficult yet. This is making me suspicious, Eric. Say 18. On to the next one. Maybe you were being served reduced fat nog? Maybe? But also, I'm not sure that I might just not like extremely high calorie things. Like here's an example. I'm a pescatarian, so I eat basically vegetarian and occasionally I'll have fish. And there's this vegetarian sausage from Morningstar that is very good. I like it a lot. I eat it almost every day. And it's like a 3-to-1 protein to fat ratio, which is very, very protein rich, very little fat, very lean. And I tried the like Beyond Meat sausages, which are meant to be like very, very much like real sausage, which I haven't had, so I don't know. I don't know what real sausage is like. But the Beyond Meat sausages are very rich. They're almost greasy. They are greasy when you cook them. They're probably 1-to-1 fat to protein ratio. And I don't like them. They're greasy. They're trying to be real sausages. Real sausages are greasy, so I just didn't like them. I don't know. Oh, we got maybe a maze problem. Yeah. Or a game of life problem. Could be either. What do we got today? Sounds like a game of life problem. Yeah, game of life problem. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. We have a thing for this. I don't think I have just like a do game of life thing, but parse hash chords, I think it is. Parse chords hash. Yeah. Part1.py chords equals parse chords hash. Yes. What was our test, by the way? So it's parameterized on the number of steps. So we can just say input our expected is 4. Steps is an int. We do the thing. And we say steps 4 here. And the default of steps is 100. And then we need to do our little helper here. Support dot. Okay, so what is the thing here? A light which is on stays on when 2 or 3 neighbors are on and turns off otherwise. A light which is off turns on if exactly 3 neighbors are on and stays off otherwise. Pretty easy. So we need to use our bounds. Points is an iterable of n tuples. Is that how this thing works? Port.bounds words 0 to 5, 0 to 5. Is it infinitely spreading too? No. It is not. It is a fixed size grid. Cool. Oh boy, I missed a lot of chat. My temp list, including transitive, generally is less than 20, so I've not been exposed to the pain of very large dependencies. Yeah. Keep it small is usually good. Dota's been huge on protein lately. Greek yogurt like 4 times a day. Greek yogurt's so good. I have so much in my fridge right now. I had Greek yogurt today, in fact, even. Orma says, I certainly try and avoid dependencies a lot today. I was dealing with a support ticket with someone who fucked their Java dependencies in our product. I don't even touch Java, so that wasn't a fun one. Oh, yeah. Yeah. The studio has a nice screen that tells you what it couldn't merge, and you can click the button, though. It took me easily a year to find the button. Ah. It says, how does yield work? That's a generator. Yes, it's a generator. I have a video. I have a bunch of videos on generators. I don't know if this is going to get the right one. Generator Basics plus Typing, episode 77. Yeah, that's actually the video I wanted to link, so that one's a pretty good one. Spitfire says, get to upgrade from 3.11 to 3.13 across all of our projects soon. Will be fun, especially since a number of projects haven't had dependency updates in a year, and yes, we do use ProTree. So my advice is actually to wait a little bit for 3.13, because a lot of stuff hasn't been built yet for it. So I started the upgrade for work. I'm not supposed to be working on it, so I shouldn't. I shouldn't be working on it, but I'm working on it anyway. I've started the dependency upgrade for Sentry's main codebase, and there's a bunch of stuff that's just not available in 3.13 yet. So I don't even know how the test suite fares until I start getting further with that. But I actually, I am gonna get bounds in a different way. Height equals len s dot split lines, and width equals len s dot split lines 0. Very inefficient way to do this, but I do not care. Cool. 53597. Thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. You say, is that a birth year? But that doesn't work out. I don't know what that means. Jump to advanced. You talk fast. You talk fast, don't you? I can't 2x it. I don't know. It's an old video. All bets are off. Who knows what I did back then? I'm not planning on starting till after Thanksgiving. Will be a December project. Ah, cool. Yeah, we're gonna say W and H because I'm gonna fuck up the spelling of width and height over and over and over. Okay. So new chords. Chords is a set, right? Right. Parse chords hash. It's a set. Okay, cool. New chords equals set for x in 0. See, I don't know if adjacent does. It doesn't check if it's in bounds or not. But I think that's fine. Because, yeah. I think that's fine because the out of bounds ones just don't count. Kendra says, I've started a Greenfield project on 3.13. I've had to compromise quite a bit, but it's fine. It's a small project. Ah, there you go. Otis says, 4 years ago, anything was messing with generators that me in the future still doesn't understand. Yeah, I don't have design patterns because most of them are garbage. Most of them are not worth your time. For X in range W, for Y in range H, we need to do the thing. If a light is on, it stays on when 2 or 3 neighbors are lit and turns off otherwise. Okay. If XY in chords and something, so this is the on case, this is the off case. Frame dropping. Oh my god. That one's got to be my internet's fault at that point. I don't know what's going on with that. But we're back. We're back. I now need to find something like detect test pollution for C++. This will be fun. So the fun thing, or the original design of detect test pollution was that you could plug in any test runner for it. And actually, if you look at the internals, you can probably just swap up high test for what you need, and then you don't have to rewrite a thing. But yeah. Spitfire says, what I still don't understand about generators is how Python retains the internal state on yield. I don't think I have covered that. But you can look at Where is it going to be? It's probably an objects generator. Nope. Generator object should be somewhere. Maybe it's not in there. Might be in this file. Or this might explain it. Coming soon! Oh, it isn't 20. Oh wait, git log follow. Fucking useless. That's a good question. I don't remember what file it's in. Should be in objects somewhere. Oh, genobject.c. Here we go. So there should be it basically should save the current program stack. Not the program stack, the execution stack, because the way Python works is a VM stack. And that stores all the frame shit as well. But gen send x2 should get the current thread state. Error handling. Become that stack frame that we had saved. And then set the thread state. And then run the interpreter. Yeah, run the interpreter. And then you got result handling. So yeah, it's literally just a generator object has the frame and state management, the like thread state that it pops in and out. And that's how it works. I would have laughed if you had a strategy video. What does detect text pollution do? Ah, that one I do have a video on. In fact, I have 2 videos on it. Kill says, found you on GitHub, didn't know you stream on Twitch. Love PyUpgrade repository, keep up the good work. Awesome, well welcome, welcome. I've written a lot of that on stream, in fact, even. Fire says, can you reach into the function's locals and mess with them in the meantime? You can. Should you? No, but you can. They're there. You can play with them. But anyway. Okay, so just make a little function. Adjacent x int y int. Oh wait, do we store as at y or x? It doesn't actually matter, but I just need to be consistent. Yeah, it doesn't actually matter because it's a square. First chords hash. It should be, oh, how do I do it like this? Cursed format. It should be yx. Anyway, it doesn't matter. As long as we're consistent. That's all that matters. Adjacent 8 or dxcy in chords dot adjacent 8 xy. Actually, this is just return some dxcy in chords for this. If x and y and adjacent xy into 3, then new chords dot add xy. Elif xy not in chords and adjacent xy is the light which is off turns on if exactly 3 equals 3, then new chords dot add y. Then we just say Chords equals new chords, and then at the end we do len chords. That's the number lit. Then we run the type checker. CXXY. Okay, cool. Adjacent. I can spell. Blop. Part 1. Hooray! That was easy. Love when you run it the first time and it just works. Play 18 part 1. Alright, what's part 2? I ran it a billion times. Oh. Mutation testing seems really cool. I've never done it, but I want to. I've tried it a few times. It's hard to find a framework that's good enough for it. Because I often find that mutation testing, like, just you give it any non-zero amount of code and it blows it up into like a billion tests, and you let it run for a week and you find nothing. If your tests are good. But I don't know. I feel like you need like more specific targeting of mutation testing. Like, you know, a very important function you want to do it. But I don't know. I think mutant generation is the bottleneck there, because you can generate lots of useless mutants. But I find test pollution to be a funny concept. If I break a bunch of my tests with a single change, that change is too large. No, the idea of test pollution is that some test modifies global state in some way that breaks some other test, or it only passes because of some mutation, a side effect of another test. There's kind of two forms of test pollution, and it happens a lot. It even happens in PyTest. Like, I had to fix a test pollution in PyTest itself. Kenji says, I have all sorts of problems because I use type hinting, but then someone adds a decorator and my type hints are gone. Well, you can preserve them. In fact, I have a video for that. Decorator typing. Yeah, check out that video. And even though it's specifically targeting premspec, which is new in 11, you can still use premspec via typing extensions. Greenberg says, looked at that file for far too long before realizing support is your own module. Yeah, it's here. It's local. Also, how you doing, Gryffindor? Good to see you good. Looks like this problem is exactly Game of Life rules. Yeah. Is that Game of Life exactly, precisely? Part 2, you flip. This is just a Game of Life. Yeah, exactly. At least it was until you noticed that something's wrong with the grid of lights. 4 lights, 1 in each corner, are stuck on and can't be turned off. Okay, so that seems not terrible. He's not terrible at all. Okay, so 5 and 17. So we just need to let's do this. Tuple int do none. Do new chords 0 0. Oh. Well, we got 0 0. We've got 0 with -1. Wait, no, x is here. Not that it matters because it's a square here. We have 0 height -1 with -1 0 with -1 height -1, and then we need an extra parenthesis because so then we just do corners chords, and then corners new chords. I didn't see what the error message was. Update if set is a compatible type tuple, tuple, and tuple, tuple, and tuple, and int. Oh. The. Okay, what did I do there? Live coding. Hello, how you doing? Live coding says explains which programming language to learn. I do actually have a video for that. Can I get the right one? Yeah, getting started with programming. That's my answer to that one because everyone does ask that question over and over and over. But also, welcome to the stream. Good to see you again. I think you can type in decorators and they might have a video for it. Oh, I did link it. Perfect. Mutation testing would be a high standard. Yeah, I find that it's hard to get good results from it. Kind of like hypothesis. Property testing. It's kind of the same that I feel about that too. I don't care about the video, but everyone asked that question. Ah, well, he got the video anyway. There's other correctness methods that seem like overkill to me as well, besides mutation testing stuff, so it's not surprising that kind of happens. Yeah. The virus says my favorite part of my Maythrow implementation was getting to learn about PramSpec. Ah, yes. Very nice. Narrating, date time, a test pollution as well. I watched the start of the video. It seems like a reliance on now would be a global variable. It's a little bit different. Like the main problem with test pollution is that some test modifies some global state, which affects some other test. Like you need at least 2 tests in order to have test pollution. You know, date time progressing in a way that's unpredictable is a different problem, but a common problem in test suites nonetheless. I know a lib called FreezeGone, we can use a record to set a specific time. Yeah, there's a better one called Time Machine. It's faster. When you reach for mocking in that case instead for like time, yeah, you would use FreezeGone or Time Machine. Or lib fake time if you're at the C level. You want to be able to set some time you use for step. Yep, yeah. Pick a specific time instead of mocking Y test a moving target. Yeah, exactly. I mean, you'd have to mock the time to be that specific time, but Live Cutting says I will steal that. Thank you. It's asked all the time. Yeah, feel free. Feel free. Test failing because of time is the most panicky thing ever because it's not clear why your test suite is failing. Oh, and it happens all the time. Fucking, you know, end of the month, shorter months, end of February, leap year, end of the year. You know, fucking. I remember at Yelp. I remember Yelp. Almost everyone would go on vacation at the end of December, and inevitably, like a week before the new year, a bunch of tests would start failing because they were reliant on like the year being exactly the same when you add 7 days, like fucking idiots. And during that week, like a bunch of P1 tickets, like fix this now tickets, will get filed on all the teams to go fix their date time tests. And no one would fucking do them because they're all on vacation. And then January 1 rolls around and all the tests start passing again. And so all these tickets that are like, oh, this is failing, fix it, suddenly turn into P3s. Oh, maybe fix this so it's not date time sensitive. And it's just repeated every year and the test never got fixed. Yeah. Yeah. Bowhammer says time zone's not like this. Ayo, welcome, welcome. Andrew says, here in Brazil, the answer to that question is easy. The first language you should learn is English. Nice. Grimbook says, chat, what should I have for dinner? I was going to say sleep. You could have sleep for dinner. No. I don't know. I had breakfast. I had vegetarian breakfast sausage for dinner. Yeah. I have issues in Go where the times returned from Postgres are inconsistent, so I just set them all to 0 in the tests. What? Weird. That's a big corp dysfunction. Yep, wasn't even that big. Having big problems when you're not big is spooky. Right. Okay, looks like test passed, so we can send it. Day 18 part 2. We're zooming through these. I feel like by day 18 these problems should be harder though. I'm gonna eat my words immediately, aren't I? Oh, looks like chemical reactions here. I feel like we did a similar problem in the later ones. Medicine, yeah. Rudolph is sick. Oh no! This is a graph problem hidden in disguise, right? Not a simple machine source, only following replacement. H becomes ho. H becomes O. O becomes HH? Wait, what? Oh, these are all the possible ones. We start with HOH. We could generate OO. We get a Pokemon. H to ho on the second. Okay. Oh, we got a raid today. Time enjoyed. Thank you for the raid. Welcome, raiders. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. How was your stream? Time enjoyed. It's good to see you again. I hope you're doing well. And I appreciate you stopping by and bringing people with you. Welcome to the stream. A Measle Weasel and Florantaby. Floratoby. That makes way more sense. Jesus H, welcome to the stream. Probably Jesus. Welcome to the stream. Dota says, Time Enjoyed is going to find out I ditched her for Anthony. Uh-oh, Dota. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, were you cheating on Time Enjoyed stream with my stream? Awkward. Awkward. Time Enjoyed says, hey! It's been a while since I've seen it. It's true, it's true. Old AOC problems. Yeah, we're going back to 2015 before Eric knew how to do difficulty scaling. So all these problems are a lot easier than the later ones. But how was your stream? What were you doing? What were you up to? Oh, we got the cup toast animated emote. Oh, but it's someone else's knockoff of it. Because this is someone's specific avatar, and then people have just ripped it off and made their own emotes of it, which I think is funny. But what are you gonna do? Floratoby says, thank you for pronouncing that right. My first parsing of it just was like, oh yeah, the syllables thrown together, and I was like, oh, that doesn't make any sense. But we fixed it. Okay, in the above example, there are 4 distinct molecules, not 5, because HO appears twice. Oh. After 1 replacement. Dana's favorite molecule, ho, can become 7 distinct molecules over 9 replacements. In places without regard for the surrounding characters. H2O. OO would be OO2O. The puzzle input describes all the possible replacements, and at the bottom, the medicine molecule for which you need to calibrate the machine. How many distinct molecules can be created after all the different ways you can do 1 replacement? Okay, this probably isn't that hard. The problem isn't that hard, but we do need to make a test case. We can do this, and we need the actual molecule at the bottom. Let's do the more complicated one. 7 molecules. So this and 7. And if we look at our, we're ending 19. We're ending 19. Ho appears twice. Hacker, right? Methane without a C. It skipped out. Has a date. Yeah. How is HHHH a molecule, right? we got fake ass Santa chemistry here. Oh, and Codes, hello. It's been a long time. It's good to see you again. Welcome back. How you doing? Holy fucking shit! Look at this thing. What the hell? What the hell is this? Okay, there are a lot. There's a blank line here too. Okay, brute forcing this might not be the play chat. I'm mature. It's titanium, not titties, okay? It's titanium. Dye titanium. It's not even a thing, right? Dota says, I know my valence electron, and H only has 1. Yeah. Owen says, I'm doing okay. Barely surviving, I guess the market be rough. Yeah. Elfin Ron, hello. Welcome back. How you doing? Good to see you. We're all mature here. Yeah. Okay, so I'm already trying to like hyper optimize this problem into like, how do we tokenize this into bits? But I'm thinking that, oh, these are literally useless rules. Actually, you know what? This isn't tough. We just split on this and then take each possible. Yeah, this is not hard. We're gonna generate a lot of things though. We're gonna have a big old fucking set, but anyway, scene is a set. Molecule equals, well, rules and molecule equals s dot split backend. S dot strip dot split backend. It is our blank line for rule in rules dot split lines. Source dest equals rule dot equals rule dot split on this arrowy doodad. And so now we need to generate all of our possible molecules from this and update scene. So we can just say possible ester sourcester dester to generator stir. Sure, we can just say scene dot update possible molecule source dest and return lens scene. This ain't a scene, it's a goddamn arms race. And so the way we can do this is split the string and we try each replacement iteratively. Laura Toby says, split keyboard, how is it? It's all right. Good. It's fun. I use it because it looks cool on stream, mostly. Quantum mechanics? No, Valence is still like fairly sound. And it covers most of the macrochemistry that we have. We have very little observable observable quantum mechanics. Standard Pointer, hello, welcome back. How you doing? Good to see you again. So we really just need to iterate through each index and put it for them. Yeah, so 1 to n. 4 in range. Gross. And if we give none of them, if we have none of them, then the loop will be empty, and we will not update anything. That's correct. Seems right. Just woke up. Nice. Good enough. Yeah, I pulled a 40-hour weekend for tickets on my on-call ship. What the fuck? Told my manager to take a couple days off. My sleep schedule is fucked now. What the hell? My guy, what? How? That sounds awful. Okay, so we want to take yield source.join splits colon I. And then dest, and then source.join splits I plus 1 colon. Is that right? Well, we can try it on our little doodad here. Too many arguments. Fucking kill me. From future. Does this work? Better work. It does. Look at that. God damn. Well, that's clearly not right. This should be I colon. Yeah, that looks better. Cool. I feel like this is gonna be super slow though. Apparently it took 0 microseconds. It wasn't super slow. I'd even cut her to sleep? Yeah, that sounds terrifying. Oh, it was on-call shit? Oh no. Oh no. Day 19 part 1. Yeah. That's what's great about from future import annotations. Code runs just fine, even if you fuck up the annotations. Really? You can't infer this, my pie? Fine. Alright, what's part 2? Now you do it 20 times? Now the machine's calibrated, ready to begin molecule fabrication. Oh. Oh, fuck. Oh, this one's gonna suck. Part 1 is basically useless. I'm surprised Andy's getting this far on day 18, 19 in one sitting. I started on day 7. We started on 15 today. This one's tough though. Yeah, we gotta go shortest steps from E to the ends. I don't really see how we use the part 1 stuff at all. Like, it's kind of a graph traversal, but I feel like not really. Look, it's not really a graph traversal. Because, like, we gotta get titty at some point, but like, I feel like we somehow have to tokenize the parts of this and then figure out how to generate them somehow. This thing is 500 characters long. Like, it's not a short string to generate. That's tough though. Um. Yeah. Huh. Erase the rules and start from the result and do replacements until back at E. I don't even know that that helps you either. That just sounds like it'll run forever. Let's at least put the sample case into the little test-a-doodad. Even though I don't think any of our help gets us there. Whoa, can be made in 6 steps. Huh. All the rules make the string shorter, so it should converge on a single character. You mean the reverse rules? Some of them keep it the same length. Yeah, I think you're right. All the reverse rules make it shorter or the same. So that's kind of true. And I guess you can use Dijkstra's to prune. Yeah, I guess we can just Dijkstra's our way through this. Yeah, I guess we can just Dijkstra's our way through this. This isn't so bad. Now I gotta find somewhere where I used Dijkstra's, right? Well, we can just fucking derive Dijkstra's. We don't have to worry about that. Yeah, so I guess it's just like we need a priority queue. So fucking what is the priority queue module? Give me the goddamn heap queue. So we need to give ourselves a actually parse out the rules because we're gonna need them over and over and over. The rule. Let's this. I keep them as a on the type checker to help me because otherwise it's gonna not help me on the unpack because it doesn't know that they're exactly one length. Okay, so we don't need scene anymore. We need to make a queue. Q equals the length of molecule and molecule. That is how we start our thing. And the nice thing about heap queue is it's always the left, right? So is pop? No. Pop, well, we just call it heap pop. Access the smallest item without popping it, use heap 0. So we'll just while true, candidate equals heap q dot heap pop pq. I guess we could even say while pq is unreachable. Oh, we need to keep track of how many steps it's taken, right? Right? That's the thing we're minimizing, right? Minimum steps. So it's 0. This prioritizes 2 things. Maybe that's good. Do we want to try the shortest molecules we've gotten first? We'll try. Yeah, that seems fine. So then what do? We do for first test in rules. We don't even need this. We need n, don't care, and molecule. If molecule is equal to E, we have found our answer where we return N. Then we do heap q dot heap push. N plus 1. Len new molecule and new molecule. And that's it. That's all the code. It seems kind of dumb. Oh, but we need to do replacement in the other direction. Right. Because we're trying to reduce things. 25% of people didn't solve part 2 on this one, says Sol GD. This is the first thinky problem, isn't it? I don't know if there's 2 matches, if you want the longer match or the smaller, or if that's even possible. Yeah, there might be a bug because of this. I think this is gonna make the problem faster, but I don't know if it's what we want to do. But I'm gonna put it in there because it seems cool. Oh shit. What do we got here? Think about types of assignment. Expression has type something. Oh. Duh. Argument 1 to heap push has incompatible type something. The fuck do you mean it has incompatible type? Should be int stir. We have int stir here. Oh, I need the other argument to heap push. Duh. We need the heap. Of course. This is all dead code down here. Yeah. We consume all my RAM, right? Oh no, my computer is locked up. This is actually bad because I can't rescue it. Oh, we managed to type htop. What is actually happening here? See, this is fucked. 1 core should not lock up my entire VM. Memory is creeping up though, so that's maybe useful. Htop book, command not found. If I do backspace enter. I don't even have htop. What am I even doing now? I'm on Ubuntu. I don't know how to control delete. I can click here and control C. And that'll eventually cancel. This is so fucked that my computer is very sad about this. Okay, I did manage to kill it, so that's helpful. What am I doing wrong here? I'm just gonna get rid of the length part of this. That shouldn't be necessary. Even though we do want to prioritize smaller things. Sound is out of sync. No, that shit sucks. Yeah, that happens sometimes. I don't know how to fix desync though. Oh, I hate desync. I hate desync on streams. It makes it unwatchable. It's very annoying. I used to pay $200 for Windows. Yeah, I did. I feel like this should be fine. It could just be that my VM is unhappy with this. Maybe instead of optimizing for smallest n, we optimize for smallest size, which will greedily get us one answer. Epop is kind of annoying because deleting from the front is like the worst thing you can do for a list. I wonder if we can, if you give a heap a deck, does that actually help it? Probably not, because it's got a heaps in the, you got to insert in the middle. Yeah, the problem is I feel like this should be good enough, but my VM I think is holding me back. Is an object hash map not possible to list the rules? Yeah, but it's not helpful. It's not helpful in this case. Also, it wouldn't help because there are multiple outputs for a single input. Oh, wait. That is an interesting thing. That there are multiple outputs for a single input. We're always going to... what? We actually want to think about these in the other direction. This is where we maintain the invariance. We don't have to worry about it. But this would give us our heap without putting length in there, which I think will give us the answer, but this is actually, I feel like this is just a breadth search. Breadth first search. And not actually that helpful. I might run this outside of my VM just to see what it does. Yeah. I'm kind of curious. Where is this? E? C, D, E. Fucking what? Oh, god damn it. What is the fucking thing for this? See, change drive windows. CD command change the directory, not the drive. Yeah, no shit. Oh, you literally just typed the drive? Okay, that was dumb. 1 to 2404 shared. Do I have Babby around? Oh. This is a terrible idea, making a virtual env on a shared directory, but it's fine. A bit later. If I recall correctly, heap queue swaps thing until the first element is at the end and then pops. I guess that would make sense. Scripts pip install Babby. Scripts activate. The Babby part 2.py. So we gotta remove the support part of this and the PyTest part. That should be fine. This should make my memory go burr. Which core is it? Is it you? Are you the one running the program? Someone is. Why is it splitting it across? Oh, I guess. Why is it splitting the work across all the cores? Also, why did it? Oh, memory's creeping up. Oh, VirtualBox has that much reserved. Yeah, so this is assuming. Why are there two processes? Oh, I know why there's two processes. Oh, virtual. Yeah, so I think that's not going to complete. So let's Control C. I do kind of want to optimize by length, I feel. Scheduling magic? Yeah, maybe. Now it's freeing all the memory slowly. It's actually wild how slowly. I guess it's freeing gigabytes of memory, so kind of makes sense. All right. Let's put my little optimization back in. Oh, we opened the wrong editor. My quote-unquote optimization, which should prioritize shorter molecules. Doing this. Let's watch memory go burr again. Yeah, there's no reason it. These problems should all be solvable without heaps and heaps of RAM, so I don't think this is right. They should be solvable on commodity hardware from forever ago. 500 by 500 by 500 is that loop? Not necessarily. There's only 40. There's 40 possible recipes. So I don't think this approach is quite right. Let's LS before I do this. So I don't think this approach is quite right. I'm surprised though. I wonder if it's like a sorting thing. Like maybe if we sort these and take longest chunks first, so then it should try and reduce things down more. That'll maybe give us a better result. I should have done it the other way. I still don't feel like that's enough to make it faster. You want the length of the capital letters? I guess that's true. I guess that's true. Yeah, that's, I guess. Yeah. It's true. Yeah. Um, Does it do the context-free grammar thing where lowercase doesn't have expansion rules? In the, yeah, technically yes. Just given this input. But I mean, except for this one, but that's our end state. How do I count capital letters in a not stupid way? Onyx Madoon, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. This is the dumb way to do it. ASCII, yeah. His upper is a lot easier. It's just a little silly that it decomposes the string continuously. Yeah. So that gives us that, which will make it prioritize the most shrinkiness possible, I think. Yeah, I just wonder if we just end up at a dead end some point. Like, like if we just greediest take the longest reduction and just always apply that. Does that get us to an answer? And is that the right answer? Hard to say. Like maybe I'm just kind of curious what happens if we approach it greedily. Let's see. Let us see. Well, in our example, would it even help us? Yeah, because these all reduce it downward. Node H, and then we would end up with HHH, and then HH to O, and then maybe that would work. I don't know. While true, I equals 0. For source dest in rules. If dest in molecule, then molecule equals molecule dot replace dest source 1. Then break. I think that's right. Yeah, we got a dead end. Dead end E. Oh, wait. Of course. If molecule is equal to E, turn I. Suspicious? I don't think this is right. I can't convince myself that it's right in the general case. But it does produce a result. Let's see what the submission engine says. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. But we'll take it, I guess. That seems too convenient. Yeah. Oh well. Fuck it. I mean, it worked, so must be good enough. I'm just not satisfied with that answer, but okay. Anyway, time is it 8 o'clock? Probably do one more. Oh, you love to see it. An input that's just a single number. The while for 4 thing looked so much cooler. Oh, the heap queue? Yeah. Yeah, Dijkstra's does look pretty cool. Delivering things. 2, 3, 4, 5. Has this prime sieve? Maybe? There are infinitely many elves numbered, each numbered with starting with 1. Each elf delivers presents to 10 times his or her number at each house. The first 9 houses on the street end up like this. The first house gets a 10, blah blah blah. Yeah, okay, cool. It's the lowest house number of the house to get at least as many presents as the number in your puzzle input. Okay. Oh. Yeah, I think I was kind of right on the idea of prime sieve, but I don't know. So the I don't know what that means. um yeah, so if we factor this, we factor 1. Oh, it's just factoring. Unique factoring? Maybe? Yeah, so 1 is just 1 in itself. So the only unique factor is 1. 1 times 10 is 10. 2, the unique factoring is 1 and 2. So we get 10 plus 20, get 30. 3 is 3 in itself. So 3 and 1, we have 40. 4 is where it gets tricky. Because it is 1, 4, and 2 and 2. So 1 plus 2 plus 2 plus 4 is 9. Fucked up. Unique factoring. 1 plus 2 plus 4 is 7. And so we get 70. 5 is 1 and 5, so we get 60. 6 is 1, 2, 3, 6. So that is this. 7 is 1 and 7. Okay, we figured it out. We have figured it out. So we need to figure out the prime factoring that is greater than this number. The sum of all the prime factors that is this number. And that will be the house number. So how do we find the smallest one? We even used a cool data structure too. It's almost Fibonacci. It's very similar to Fibonacci. It's basically it's factor sum, whatever the fuck that means. Reinforcing it seems like not a good idea because that number is very large. 29 times a million. This is what? No, it's 2.9 million. It's actually not that big of a number. Because we removed the 0 at the end. The problem is to get there. Well, the worst case is we get all the way to what, 29 million and 1 or 2.9 million. Computing the unique factors of that's not that bad. So fuck it, we'll just brute force this. I don't think that's that bad. Let's say, yeah. So target equals int s. So let's say that our number is 130 for whatever reason. We can say 130 is 9. So we get an example here. Is there a infinite increasing itertools sequence? Infinite iterators count? No. Oh, count is. We do count of 1 for n in itertools.count1. And then we have to compute the factors. And my hand is bleeding. If sum factors n times 10. Oh, that's not quite right, is it? Because what is 8? Joey Spites, hello. Details, how you doing? 8 is 1, 2, 4, and 8. 12 plus 6. A little works out. 9. 9 is 1, 3, and 9. Works out too. I feel like we haven't gotten to anything interesting in this set of numbers though. What would 10 be? We get visited by elf 1, elf 2, elf 5, elf 10. That's actually correct. Yeah, it is. He's not stopping until Christmas, nah. Joey's Fight says 29 times 2 times 5. What? Oh, 2 times 10 to the, I don't know, doesn't matter. See, is MyPy smart enough to know this is an infinite iterator? Oh, got it. Oh, I doubt it is. Pyrite probably knows it's an infinite iterator, but I don't. Oh, we want unique factors. And int to generator int. Missing return statements. I thought. My bad doesn't know. My bad doesn't know. Return statement everybody. Yeah, it's because we didn't implement this. Alright, so we can start with yield. Let's see. I equals 1. Well, actually, we can just start by doing yield. Yield I. Over engineering a lot of this. Style I x equals math dot squirt and floor int. Yeah. Well, I is less than max n. If n mod I equals 0, yields I and integer divide. Yield I, yield n, integer divide I. Otherwise, I plus equals. Is it unique prime factors though? Is the other problem. What about house 12? How many houses? How many things is house 12 gonna get? It's gonna get 1, 2, 3. No, it should be it's any factor, not prime factor. So almost had a bug for exact squares. Is a thing, right? What? Mad about the new line here. What I need the new REPL for. Set factors 10. Math is not defined. No. I forgot a little plus equals 1 here. Yeah. Oops. Cool. We do 12, we get this. We do some big number, we get this. Okay, shouldn't be too bad. 29 times 2 times 5 to the 5th? What? I'm just doing it this way. This'll work. Squirt. Just do n to the 0.5. Right? Then we don't need math.squirt. Yeah. We're squirting out here. Fuck, we got 8 instead of 9. Why? Oh, because that is bigger than 130. Duh. I just suck at writing tests, I guess? There, we're gonna go on to the next one. Song is looping. No, spinning up the fans. It did get a number though. Hooray! Alright, what do we do for part 2? That was kind of slow, but meh, it completed, so that's good enough. They don't have an infinite number of houses. Instead, each elf will stop after delivering presents of 50 houses. It changes the problem a little bit, doesn't it? Each elf will stop after delivering presents to 50 houses. So we need to figure out when the second factor is less than 50? Or when either factor is less than 50? One of the two factors has to be less than 50, I think is the... Yeah, I think we just change our factors thing, right? Because let's say we're at house number 60. The factor 1 in 60 works, but 1 will not reach there. 60 will? So... oh, maybe it's only factors that are greater than 50 unless they're both less than 50. Wait. How do I think about this? So house 60, 2 will reach it because 2 times 50 is greater than that. I'm just trying to think about this too hard. It's literally just if number times 50 is less than it, then it doesn't count. Right? Do we need to count per factor? Says What do you mean? I mean, there's a smarter way where you only have to care about one part of the factoring. 50th house doesn't necessarily have the most presence. It's true. It's true. But I'm just doing my brute force way because this works well enough. And we can't just binary search because it's not strictly increasing. But I think we can just say like we just put bounds on this and say like if I times 50 is less than this, then we don't yield this. Each factor is an elf if an elf appears more than 50 times top delivery. Yeah, basically. So the easiest way to do this is just let's just add a generator in the middle of this. For candidate in factors, if canned times 50 is less than n, greater than or equal to n. Yeah, so like for candidate factor is 1 and we're house 50, then we deliver. If we're house 51, no, get fucked. No longer delivering. If we're candidate 60, yeah. There's also a faster way to do factors, so I might want to, what's the fucking Euler factoring method? Factorization. Yeah, I should remember this. I used to teach this in school. The Wikipedia article. Where's the programmatic computation? Here we go. This seems way more fucking complicated than that. This is literally useless. Did an AI write this shit? For loop from a equals 1 to a equals ceiling squirt. Yeah. What the? This doesn't seem like Python fast factorizing. Factorization. We're just gonna cut paste something. I don't want the AI one. I don't want a module. I don't even want prime factorization. List all primes below n. I don't want that either. I don't want to use SymPy either. I don't want the primes either. I feel like there's a number you can add that makes it faster, but I just don't even remember. I don't remember how this works. What else is this? I'm not clicking on that. We're not taking a drink. Those are Project Euler. Fucking Euler's method. No, we're not clicking on that one. Approximate the value of E. That's a different thing. It's a different thing entirely. What am I thinking of? There's literally... find all factors of number Python. Surely this will... This person should be banned from writing code. This person should be banned. This is literally just the same fucking loop. This is just the same loop. This is what I wrote. I feel like there's a faster one. The factors of an odd number are always odd themselves. Okay, so they made it 50% faster for odd numbers. Golden Line says, what year are you on? 2015. We're starting from the beginning. That's not super helpful either. Integer strength algorithm called factor int. Doesn't find all the divisors, only prime factors, so it's not really an answer. Well, god damn it. It's not what I want. Also not what I want. Yeah, not what I want. Oh. How does if I could write it avoiding reduce? I swore there's a like GCD something that doesn't just loop over every integer. Are you gonna repeat problems you've completed before? No. Well, I have to because I for some reason, if you look at my AOC, oh wait, maybe I did do this. Maybe I already did the repeating part. Yeah, I think it was actually early 2015. I just didn't check in my code, so I had to redo a bunch of problems. But I'm not going to redo the ones that I've already done because they're already turning it in. Factoring is a hard problem because finding the prime is very hard. So it must be difficult to factor a large number. I guess. But like... I feel like there is a way to speed this up. But... Drugs? You know, this will work. We'll just tell the computer to computer it. But something changed here. This becomes 11. And we don't have a test anymore because yeah, we just don't have a test. We don't have a test that's useful. Can you start at 50, figure out the total, and go down? I don't know. This is gonna work. I'm pretty sure. Computer's gonna go blur for a bit, but this shouldn't be that much slower than the previous one, and the previous one took, what, 10 seconds? Yeah, it's already done, so presumably this is our answer. Hooray! Hep to 5, hello, how you doing? Oof, no pie. Yeah, you know, I should have done Pi Pi. That's a good point. Then it really would have gone burr. Day 20, part 2. Up to 5 every time. Alright, do one more. That only took 30 minutes. You can do one more. Day 21. I'm starting to think that Eric just didn't scale the difficulty at all in these. Now you're in the test and the commit? Ah. It's a GitHooks framework that I wrote called pre-commit. These are the tools that I have configured to run on commit. And via their metadata, it figures out whether they should or shouldn't run. Why did it only show one line? Wasn't my... I thought I made this thing smarter to like show more lines instead of just the first line. If lenlines is 1, it just prints it. If lenlines is greater than 10... Oh, otherwise if there's only one line, it prints the first 80 characters. Okay, well. Alright, let's look at 21. A new widget game. It's an RPG. You have 100 hit points. Oh, what the fuck? We got a shop. Cool. What are we supposed to do? You must buy exactly one weapon, no dual wielding. Armor is optional, but you can't use more than one. If you can buy 0 to 2 rings. You must use any items you buy. Shop only has one of each item, so you can't buy 2 rings of damage plus 3. Suppose you have 8 hit points, 5 damage, 5 armor, and the boss has 12 hit points, 7 damage, 2 armor. In this case, the player wins barely. You have 100 hit points. The boss's actual stats are in your puzzle input. What is the least amount of gold you can spend and still win the fight? So this is pretty easy to brute force for part 1. What is our input? That is the wrong problem. Got this. And we have 100 hit points too. So it's easy to just simulate all these, I think. Do we always attack first? Seems we always attack first. Yeah, so let's just say weapons, armor. Oh, got to close this guy. What is this? Oh, we can either get damage or armor. Okay. And we can actually we can just regex this. Damage, armor. I'll spell it out. Spell it the French way or the English way. And we can say not space plus back D plus capture this and this space plus back D plus space plus D plus $. And replace that with back 1 thing, back 2, back 3, back 4. Drop. Oh, I fucked up. Why did it not? Oh. Gotta be in here. Duh. There we go. Oh, except why did this one fuck up? Oh, shit. We'll adjust our regex a little bit. We gotta be extra space here. We'll just make it a bad regex. Yeah, there we go. Ah, shit. No, that's close enough. It just saves us parsing. We did our parsing, it's via regex. Cool. Oh, you made that regex game. Oh, I remember that one. That one was really fun. Silly Laird, hello, how you doing? Canada approves of my armor spelling? Yeah. Yeah. Nice. Good job, Canada. You did it. Okay. So. So we're just minimizing cost and of a winning thing. I'm debating getting a second mouse. Oh. You're taking up Neovim, no more JetBrains. Ah. Have you heard about our Lord and Savior Babby? Are you interested in trying another coding adjacent game I made? You Are the Code, planning to make a Steam release. I would be down to try that, yeah. I would be down to try that. So we are what? Simulates. But armor spelled out of you here. Madison Learning, thank you for the raid. Welcome, Raiders. How you doing today? My name is Anthony. I usually work on open source Python. Today we are doing some old Advent of Code problems. We are working on 2015. We're doing day 21 right now. And then I'm going to bed after that. But how was your stream? What were you working on? What were you up to? Gave PIB a star close to 400. Wow, that's quite a few. I'm kind of surprised. P1 player character boss character. Cool. Implement that soon. Learning assembly. Oh, cool. Thank you, DWRR, for sharing. It's also looping, so we're gonna go on to the next one. All right, so we just need to get these 3 integers out of here. Ints equals line for line in s.split lines, and then line that split -1 integer. Shahid Mufakir, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. And then let's just say HPS damage S armor S equals this, and then bomb boss character int HPS int damage S int armor S. Cool. Got our boss. Now we just need to figure out all of our computation or permutations and figure out the minimum of them. Minimum equals sys.max size. Or just fucking loop over all of them. There's not that many. Okay. For weapons and weapons. For armor in wait, are we allowed to not buy armor? You must buy exactly one weapon, no dueling. Armor is optional, but you can't use more than one. You can buy 0 to 2 rings. Blech. So how can we cheese this without making the problem harder? Armor is optional, so we can also buy a none armor for exactly 0. Rings are also optional, so we can also buy a none ring for 0, but we can actually buy 2 different none rings, both for 0. So if you buy this one, you're buying one other ring. If you buy both of these, you buy 0 rings. Okay. We've properly cheesed the problem. I can digital. Oh, I already said hi to you. Did I say hi to you? If not, hello, hello. Checker, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. I think with games. Oh, I will have to check this out. Another stream, Golden Lion. Well, actually, you say it only takes 5 minutes to beat. Cheesing it feels about right. Yeah. 6502. Oh, fun. Oh God. Do I need the sound, or can I turn the sound off? Don't let the code that you need get deleted by the user. Okay. Instructions. There's annoying stuff over here. WASD move, enter spacebar to run the current line, R to reset. Okay, so spacebar. What the fuck? Why is it? Why did it? Where did the line go? Oh, did I press E instead of the arrow keys? Why is it deleting? Oh, because the user is deleting it. I get it. Okay. So, got it. So the arrow, the little red bits go away. Got it. So, oh fuck, I wasted an input. That we're good? I didn't min-max properly? Output 535. Okay. Ta-da! Oh, we got jumps here? Fuck yeah, let's go. Oh, we gotta run this. Oh, it didn't even consume a input? That's cool. Nice. Fun. And go-tos don't consume anything, so I just gotta do this. Cool. Well, I guess any instruction doesn't consume anything. That makes sense. 355. Okay, so we gotta. Oh, fucked up. Oh, duh. What am I doing? 152. Well, what's in A to begin with? I guess it probably starts at 0. How do I get 152 out of this? This I guess we can output 15 and then 2. That's kind of fun. It's kind of fun. 0, 7, 1, 2. So we're not going to be able to use the output 0, so we can just do 0. And then 7. Then 12. This is fun. I like this. I like this game. 2606. So we can do 2. And then 2. And then... Oh, am I gonna lose enough? Do I have enough inputs in here? Oh, I should have outputted a 6. Oh, here it is. What the fuck does store B do? Does it do what I want? No. So what do I gotta do here? Oh, probably store both of them. This should set. Yeah, okay. Let me just do everything here. Cool. Oh, we did it! That was fun! Thank you for this game, Golden Lion. The last one had a little bit more thinking in it too. I like that. Cool. Okay, I like this cheese. Let's do it now. 4 armor in we're gonna be consistent here. For armor in armors, it's the fucking choose 2. Permutations? No. Combinations? Yeah. Feels like a niche game to me, but I don't know, user base seems to like the gameplay. Yeah, it was fun. It was fun. Is my key mapping weird? No, I just didn't understand the concept of it gobbling the characters. But once I understood the gameplay mechanic. I actually think it's better that you didn't tell me that gameplay mechanic. Because I actually really like the discovery aspect of games, and I feel like a lot of modern games are very spoon-fed. Like I almost feel like you could have made the game even more minimal by like not having any directions at all. Maybe like one hint to just like press space or enter to run the line, but I don't even know if you needed the like arrow key or WASD helper. And I feel like the game, like maybe this is my own personal preference, but I feel like I would have felt better if there were fewer directions, like a little bit more discovery. I mean, there isn't much to discover in this game because it's really just mechanics. Like there's not that many mechanics. But I think you could say like, you know, you could probably even get it down to like R and like a refresh symbol, and just like be very, very, very minimal there. If you like discovery, want the link to my existing Steam game about rule discovery? Sure. I don't know that I'm gonna read it right now though. Player equals character 100, and then actually, there's a clever way to do this. Bum, bum, bum. Seeing your repositories, the TechDebt thing was the coolest thing of all, in my opinion. Are you talking about my repositories or Golden Lion's repositories? Are you talking about my repositories? Are you talking about this thing? Get code debt. This is something I made at Yelp literally to nag people with graph-driven development. I mean, the styling is very shit, but it was actually, this was very, very helpful. And we made all sorts of like custom metrics to like track migrations and stuff, and like you could identify, oh, you're using an ORM in the wrong way. Like here's a regex that matches a particular line for the ORM, and we can track that going up and down. You could also drill into people's pull requests. Or like drill into this graph, highlight a region, and then it would tell you like which pull requests increased or decreased lines. And so you could go find somebody who fucked up your graph and be like, bro, why did you use the deprecated ORM? What are you doing? But yeah, it was very cool. This is a hackathon project that I wrote most of the code for, and then I haven't really worked on it since, but it's very cool. I really like this thing, but I haven't used it in a while. That's because I haven't had a good reason for it, but maybe I'll find a reason to run it on Sentry. But yeah, we have some architecture type problems that will delete a bunch of code. Yeah. Okay, I am copying the Steam link so I can look at it later. Things. So the interesting thing about summing name tuples is you can actually just sum the positions. Like getting the cost is summing position 0. So you can actually say like sums equals sum thing I or thing in things for I in range 3. So you can actually just say like cost, what's the middle one? Damage? No. Fuck. Oh yeah. Cost, damage, armor. So it's just like a cheeky abusive name tuple here. So damage, armor. If simulate player boss, then actually we don't even have to simulate if the cost is greater than minimum. We can just skip it. A little optimization. Golden Lion, thank you for the follow. Welcome. You've been here before, but appreciate you stopping by. If simulates, then minimum equals cost. And then return minimum. Did they give us an example here? No. We are, well, they sort of give us an example with a different boss thing here. Different damage. So how do you math this out? Or do I just simulate it because it's easier to simulate? And there's also ways to just be like, you can never win if the boss has too much armor, I assume. Yeah, we'll just fucking simulate it. While true, player damage equals player dot damage minus boss dot armor. If player damage is less than 0, return false. Less or equal to 0. They can never do any damage then. Although, what are our weapons here? Yeah. So if you bought this one, oh wait, armor is 2. It looks like we're always able to do damage. So that's fine. We don't need that optimization. Doesn't do anything. Boss damage equals boss.damage minus player.armor. How do we figure out if we win? I guess we gotta figure out how many turns it would take for the boss to die and how many turns for the player to die. PDDSC, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. So saving the tab. But it was blinking at me. It was distracting me. So to figure out how much we want the ceiling of yeah. Is there just a built-in seal? No. I feel like this has some like weird floating point nonsense. Yeah, we can just do div mod, right? So if we had like div mod 100 and doing 9 damage at a time, then we know it takes 11 plus bool. Takes 12 times to do it. CEIL, did I typo it? It's still not in the global news space. I typed it correctly, didn't I? Yeah, I had it right here. I fucked it up here, but that's because I didn't care whether I got it right here. I knew it was CEIL. I had just given up at this point on doing this. DevK Game says, I don't know if I heard your response to my needing your deciding factor, Kubuntu or Ubuntu GNOME. I just use boring ass Ubuntu GNOME. So I do whatever makes you happy. Like if Kubuntu gives you legitimate benefits, use it. I'm not gonna try and gatekeep that, but yeah, this is just because I was typing fast and I was thinking, braining. I didn't actually need this. Okay, but anyway, I'm just gonna use div mod. Figure out. This is gonna implement my ceiling. You know what makes me happy? Sleeping. Fuck. Yeah, I gotta get up early tomorrow, so this is gonna be our last problem today. Player turns equals boss dot. Oh, well, actually. Div mod boss dot HP player damage. Player turns plus equals bool rem. Yeah, we just implemented ceiling using div mod. Boss turns rem equals div mod boss dot HP or player dot HP. Boss damage. And I know this song is looping, but it's a banger, so we're listening to it. Return player turns less than or equal to boss turns. They're on the same turn, the player wins. I guess the player can build up enough armor to undamage the thing, right? Boss does 8 damage. We could get 5 plus 2 plus 3. We could have 10 defense. So it is possible for that to be negative. Well, might as well do this anyway. If player damage is less than or equal to 0, return false. If boss damage is less than or equal to 0, return true. Always win if the boss cannot damage us. Yeah. Think about types assignment. Expression has type. Oh. Right, because we have a thing called armor. Generator has incompatible type stir or thing. Oh. Right. I don't care about the name. So we can just discard the name, but I'm going to keep it there in case we need to debug it. But now this looks a lot uglier. Cool. So fast. Hooray! Okay, 21 part 1. Alright, what's part 2 about? Viewers work with the boss and can persuade you to buy whatever items he wants. The other rules still apply, and he still only has one of each item. What is the most amount of gold you can spend and still lose the fight? Okay. So we really want all the like possible the combinations of any length. Does it let us do 0 here? Okay, so gonna get rid of our nuns there. And we need to. Oh, this function does nothing. That dead code. Do, 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 do. 10 p.m. is crazy late for me. Well, it's only 9. We're not there yet, Dota. Unless are you in like, are you in Newfoundland? I can't, the more Eastern time? Is there a more Eastern time in the US? Well, unless you've already daylight savings, because I seem to remember you're in Canada and maybe they do it different than the US. Not in the US proper. Things. US improper. Orlin! It's been so long! How you doing? Good to see you again. We're literally just doing 4i in range. Look away. You saw nothing. I know I have a video that's like, you just shouldn't do this. Yeah, I have a class called Thing. What's wrong with that? Oh. Do. Things, and then we want to say maximum equals -1. If cost is less than the maximum, then we just skip it. Otherwise, if we don't win, do this. It's supposed to be ... Thank you, type checker. Okay. That seems way too high. How did we spend so much shit? Oh, because you can buy all the weapons. Wait. The other rules still apply. You must buy exactly one weapon. Okay, I'm not gonna submit this. I don't think this is right. I think we can only buy one weapon. That seems like a much more reasonable number. Hell yeah. Let's go. At least you did say almost always wrong. Yeah. Let's see if there's actually a way to rewrite this without rangelen. If it does something, then a thinger? Yeah. Atlantic Standard Time is used just east of Maine and New Brunswick, Newfoundland is 30 minutes later than Atlantic time. What the fuck? Half time zones? No. Nobody wants that. I feel like there's gotta be something in editor tools and I just overlooked it because I don't really like editor tools. Like there's probably a way to do with product of self somehow. Oh well, I don't give a shit. This works. Cool. Oh, I forgot to get rid of the tests. I push? No. Let's get rid of the whole fucking test block because it does nothing here. And I got rid of it in part 1 too. Okay, this problem wasn't actually hard. I almost feel like if we were really gamering it, we could just finish them all tonight. But no, leave some for other days. Cool. But yeah, it's pretty good. We were here before, and now we're here. We did 6 days today. Sweet. All right, let's get wrap us up today. My name is Anthony. I upload educational content to my YouTube channel at youtube.com/anthonywritescode, where yeah, I post educational content about Python, Docker, Linux, Git, whatever the hell else you ask, and I turn into videos. Yeah, go subscribe there. My VODs end up on the second channel when I remember to upload them. I'm currently behind. I haven't done them in a bit, so subscribe to the second channel. They eventually end up there, and not on Twitch because of DMCA, except for cooking streams, baking streams. Those ones end up on Twitch. It's actually kind of funny because I'll meet people in real life, and they'll be like, blah 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 blah, and somehow like Twitch or YouTube or something will come up, or like I'll link them in my video in a message or whatever, and they'll be like, "Oh, you stream also?" And I'm like, "Yeah, it's the same channel." For fam, thank you for the follow, welcome, and they'll go open up my channel and be like, "What the fuck? You just make banana bread? Like I thought you said you did programming on stream." And I'm like, "Oh, I have to explain the whole like DMCA garbage." But anyway, a little off topic. But that's gonna wrap us up for today.